Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. Strap in, because we are going on quite the journey today. We are finally going to be building my bee farm. I finally got the area all prepared and ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and build it today. So I would say strap in, grab your flowers, grab your boba tea, and grab your chicken alfredo. It's time for liftoff. I'll see you there. Immediately, I was off to a rocky start. Immediately. I wanted to start placing my paths, but I realized that I don't have like the little custom design tool thingy. So like, what am I gonna do? Like place them one by one? Like, no. So I buzzed on over to where is it again? Oh yeah, resident services, and we got that taken care of. So like I said, I wanted to start placing my paths and figuring out where everything's gonna go, what's gonna look good, you know? Like, is it gonna be okay for my toes to step on these specific tiles? Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think my Animal Crossing character has toes. I mean, the paths really are essential. Like, look at all this green space. Like, where the heck am I supposed to walk? I'm gonna get freaking lost. I'm gonna get lost, and then Violet is gonna come and kidnap me because I don't know where to go. Now see this? Beautiful. No chance of getting lost. This took me like 20 minutes to do. It was just 20 minutes of straight paths. Oh my goodness. So now I wanted to move on to the foliage, the trees. Oh, the trees. The trees that yell at you if there's not enough space. It's great. I love it. I love that they can only go in specific areas. Like, it just makes it so nice and challenging. Honestly, I just went with my gut on this one. Wherever I felt like a tree could look good, I placed a tree. And you know what? It ended up working out. I actually didn't move a single tree, so great for me. After I put down the trees, I knew that I wanted to do my little honey stalls. So I knew that I wanted to do 2 of them because like one just seems kind of like lonely and sad, you know, like he needs a friend. So I definitely wanted to do 2 of them. So I placed the first one down and, you know, started like setting up the stuff around it. I got some cute little custom designs and I was going to do like barrels and like, I don't know, I was trying to set it up to be like a little stall. But then I just kind of realized that the counter was just a little bit too dark for my taste, so I quickly ran to the other side of the island and went into my storage and grabbed a lighter color, and I think it looks a lot better and it matches with the little simple panels. The simple panels. The second one was also that darker wood, and I was just too lazy to go and customize that one to the lighter wood because I didn't have an extra lighter wood covered counter. So we're sticking with that dark wood, but I set up all of the fun stuff around it. Then I wanted to make like kind of like a little fun fake house. I gave it a little storage shed, and then I went to go and work on this cliff, and honestly, I'm just all over the place, even more so than usual. I'm just flying around everywhere, almost like a bee. So if you don't mind, I'm actually gonna go get some water really quick. I'm still getting over my sickness. Oh no, I dropped my phone. Is my phone screen gonna be cracked? Is my phone gonna be okay? Am I gonna have to replace it? If that sounds like you worrying about your phone every day, then I've got the perfect sponsor for you. Casetify has been so kind to sponsor me again, so let me tell you about my all-time favorite phone cases on the market. I literally don't worry about my phone breaking anymore because I know it's safe with Casetify's G-Tech 2.0 technology. It protects your phone up to 9.8 feet on their ultra impact cases, but they don't sacrifice aesthetic either. They have basically endless print options with curated prints and customizable options for a truly personal phone case. And their cases also feature Defensify, which is an antimicrobial coating which kills 99% of bacteria. I also appreciate that whenever you receive your phone cases, you receive it in 100% recyclable packaging, and the phone cases themselves are also made up of 65% recycled materials, so that's super awesome. So not only should you pick one up so you don't have to worry about your phone, and also have like a cute one, like look, it matches my freaking gaming chair, isn't that the cutest? But they also make great gifts for friends and family. I've literally given my grandma a Casetify phone case, like I'm not even joking. So to pick up your own protective and stylish phone case, go to casetify.com/froggy for 15% off your order. Again, that is casetify.com/froggy, or use the link in my description for 15% off your order. Thank you so much to Casetify for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to the bees. So I placed one singular fence behind some random trees. I love doing that. And then I started to get started on like this little section. There's like this little carved out section from the path. So I started to work on that, but then just completely got distracted and decided to do something else, you know, fun. I went ahead and found a new home for this little swinging bench and this little like broken radio, very like antique looking. I was imagining like kind of like an older person kind of like sitting there feeding the birds on the bench, you know, with the radio. Just cute little vibes. Then I was just working on this cute little area with the first beehive that I put down, or apiary. I'll probably just call them apiaries, just for my sake. But I went ahead and started putting more because I wanted this to be like a walkthrough of like the bee farm. So like you have your stalls where they sell the honey, but they also have the apiaries everywhere, you know, with the bees, you know, working their little booties off and making the honey, making their, you know, living. So I did want there to be a lot kind of like everywhere for you to look at and have like the bees out and about. And also like I have no beef with bees whatsoever, and I don't have any honey with them either. No beef, no honey. I'm totally cool with bees. I know a lot of people are afraid of bees, but bees are actually like really harmless, and they won't attack you unless you like really aggravate them. I would literally sit in my backyard like as a kid, and I would sit next to them on the flowers, and I would literally like pick them up in my hands. I would rescue bees from pools. Like, I've always loved bees, and I know that they're really harmless, so definitely be kind to bees because they're very kind to us. But I do have beef with wasps, which are bees' little nasty cousin. Wasps, I will kill them. Wasps, I don't care. You know what? I have no sympathy for wasps. Like, they want to try and come make a nest like on my porch. Like, no, absolutely not. Bees have never done that. And even if they did, I would let them. Wasps, no. I have no patience with wasps. But anyways, back to the build. So I'm really just like all over the place on this build, like just so all over the place. I start working on one thing, then I work on the next, and then I do custom designs, and then I start putting items, and then I go get flowers, and then I do trees. Well, actually I didn't do any trees after the initial round of trees, at least. But I'm kind of all over the place here, so it's a little bit hard. Past me made it very hard to kind of like narrate, because usually I kind of do things in stages. Usually I do like paths first, and then I do the trees and the bushes, and then I do items, and then I do smaller detail items, and then I go in with the custom designs. But really I was all over the place here, like just whatever I felt like doing, I did it. And you know what, it's not a bad thing. Like, I feel like this build came out really good, so maybe that chaotic kind of method really worked for me here for some reason. But honestly, whatever works for you, whatever is good, whatever you think will help you be the best in your decorating and your designing, whether that's having a bunch of steps to go off of, or whether that's just chaos. Both of them are valid methods, so whatever you feel like going with, go with. But I'm mostly just adding little details. I was setting up this little area with like the well and the little butterfly and stuff like that. It's so infuriating that the well does not sit perfectly in that little circle. Oh my goodness. Whoever designed that in Animal Crossing, like, I just want to have a talk. Like, why did that need to be necessary? Why was that necessary? So I was just trying to find places for just kind of like little random items to fill in little spots. I don't want this island to be super laggy like past islands have been, but I still do want it to be really full and decorated, of course. So I'm trying to find a good balance between like putting a ton of items everywhere and like still making it eye-catching and really like nicely filled out. So I'm just trying to find that balance, and I do think farmcore has been really helpful for finding that balance, because I'm able to utilize like a lot of nature, like trees and flowers and bushes and stuff, and I can kind of like cram a lot of that into one space, and it's fine. It's still gonna look good, and it's not really gonna lag. I don't think that stuff lags. I think it's mostly the items. So yeah, that's been really nice. But here I discovered that fences exist, and I forgot, so I was using this log wall fencing, which I think looks really cute. It's kind of like not super rustic like some of the other fences are, not super harsh, but it's still got like some character. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, I just went around with a bunch of like fencing and stuff like that, and I wanted to make this little like extra little bee farm portion. Like, yeah, there's little apiaries scattered throughout the area, but I wanted to make like a place where there was like a lot of them, like kind of like the main little bee farm area. So I did work on that for a split second before I decided to work on other things, and then came back to it, just, you know, all over the place, like I said. And also, hopefully I sound a little bit better. I'm still getting over COVID, but I'm mostly okay. It's just the congestion, but I feel like I'm just still slightly congested, so yeah, I'm doing fine. But yeah, maybe I should have taken some honey to help my throats. And my grandma used to give me honey with lemon on it whenever I had a sore throat or a cough. Always honey with lemon. And as a kid, I like both didn't like it but didn't mind it, because obviously the lemon juice is really sour, but the honey is like super sweet, so it balanced, but it's still like a weird sensation. But Grammy, if you're watching this, I will still eat honey with lemon whenever you give it to me. I will still do it. I actually don't like honey that much, so I actually kind of prefer the lemon juice on it. Like, honey has just never been my thing. I don't know what it is. I'm just not the biggest honey fan. Maybe I haven't tried some good honey. Maybe there's different tiers, but I haven't really liked honey that much. So if there's any honey lovers out there, throw me some recommendations or like how to eat it, how to prepare it. Let me know, because I've never been that much of a honey fan. Just don't tell the bees that are in this build. They might up and leave me, and I need this honey farm on my farm. Storybrooke needs this to survive, okay? This is part of our business. We sell the honey. So yeah, I'm just finishing up the last couple of things here. This build took me a really long time, but just for the sake of time, I edited it down. That's always the worst word to say. I chopped it down pretty low because there was just so much of me running around, like ridiculous amounts. So yeah, just going in with like last minute flowers and stuff like that. This top cliff that you can kind of see, this top cliff, I did not end up decorating it because by the end of this, I was feeling a little bit, not burnt out, but I was like, okay, I've used all of my creative brain juices for right now. Like if I try to decorate that top cliff, it's not gonna look cute. So I am gonna come back to that. So technically this area is not 100% finished. I would say like 85% finished, but we still got a good amount done. So I'm really happy about that. And I did want to include a lot of different bug models. So we threw some other, you know, butterflies in there. I feel like it made it really cute, really whimsical. Hopefully I was able to keep the farmcore vibe. You guys let me know. I added a scarecrow and like, that was really it for the farm stuff, but let me know if you have any other suggestions to keep this like more farmcore-y. But here we are, I think, nearing the end. I just put this last little peach jam up on this barrel because I thought it kind of looked like honey, but also the glowing moss jar I felt like kind of looked like honey. So yeah, those were like the last couple of things. So now we get to do the final walkthrough. We have this little area to the left, just kind of simply decorated by that little waterfall. We have our little main path with the stones, our first little beehive area, and our little stand where you can buy some honey. It's definitely not glowing moss in a jar that's dyed yellow. It's real honey. It's real honey, guys. Then we have this cute little like post that is in the middle of those separated paths. A little house, mysterious house. Some more bees that we can walk past, and we come up to our second honey stand where we can buy some more honey, and our main little honey farm with all of the bees working hard, working their 9 to 5. Honestly, they probably work 24 hours. I don't know, but so proud of them, so thankful for them. I pay them a fair wage. I don't know who told you I didn't. Don't talk to Violet. So here are some of my favorite areas, some shots of my favorite areas, and I will leave the code for like the little honey shelves down below because it's so cute and I love it so much. Yeah, I really like how this came out, and I hope you do too. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out Casetify, and thank you so much again to them for sponsoring this video. I very much appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. I also have a plushie. I have a froggycrossing plushie, so don't forget to check that out if you would like to snag one. They're limited time only, so definitely grab one before you can't. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.